We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation.
Yeah, what's good, FBA Universe? I just wanted to do a quick video talking about the sabotage of Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. The United States of America and its people have been sabotaging foundational Black Americans the whole time we have been on this soil, and that's a fact. Let's talk about how foundational Black Americans were doing good during the Reconstruction era. See, most of these immigrant groups don't even know, after we got out of slavery, that was the best time, that was the best foundational Black Americans have been doing in the history of America. Not only did we have our own neighborhoods, we had our own towns, complete cities, all foundational Black American. These immigrant groups don't know that. Not only do we have our own towns, we had our own everything. Our own doctors, our own lawyers, our own hospitals. We didn't have to go to the whites for anything. And what happened to those towns? I'll wait. We know what happened, but these immigrants don't know what happened. These damn devils destroyed all of them virtually. They didn't want to see us prosper. We were sabotaged, and that's a fact. And I know a lot of y'all love Martin Luther King, no disrespect, but MLK was the worst thing that ever happened to foundational Black Americans. I said it. He coerced us into integrating and holding hands with those who hate us. That's how we lost our self-sufficiency. Tell me I'm lying. Now, because of that, we no longer have our own towns. We no longer have our own hospitals. We have to go to run into our oppressor, those who hate us for jobs, begging for jobs so we can eat. When we get sick, we have to go to their hospitals where they're trying to kill us in these hospitals. I said it. When we go to the hospital, they try to kill us in these hospitals. If you have something that's life-threatening, they will either let you die or they will kill your black ass. That's a fact. Desegregation was the worst thing to ever happen to foundational Black Americans. That is a fact. We have been getting sabotaged the whole time we've been in America. And all these idiot immigrant groups talking about, there's nothing holding you back. You Black Americans are delusional. That's because those idiots don't know the truth about the United States. Let's talk about how when Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC, all of a sudden, all these women from the 1800s, 1700s came out of nowhere at the same time. He molested me. He dropped a pill in my drink. Out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere at the same time. What's the chance of that? Bill Cosby, a foundational Black American, tried to make a power move by buying NBC. All of a sudden, all these females come out of nowhere accusing him of sexual abuse. He dropped a Quaalude in my drink. Back in 1804, during the Haitian Revolution. You saw how these devils do? How about back in 2003 when Irv Gotti, J. Prince, and Suge Knight wanted to start the first ever Black-owned distribution record label? What happened? What happened? The feds. All of a sudden, Irv Gotti catch a Fed case out of nowhere. All of a sudden, they start the feds raid Rap-A-Lot Records in Houston. Out of nowhere. As soon as they say they gonna start distribute the black-owned distribution. Out of nowhere. Sabotage. And some of you Irv Gotti is foundational black American. His mother is foundational black American. He identifies as foundational black American. I asked him on Instagram. He identifies as foundational black American. His mother is foundational black American, so miss me with that. All these devils do is sabotage us. That's a fact. And they wonder why black Americans react the way we do. Why we so, they say we're emotional. We're not emotional. We're passionate. There's a difference, idiots. We're tired of getting fucked over. We're tired of everybody, every group on this planet, not the planet, but every group in America getting looked out for except for us. While we're the ones who made America wealthy, built America, yet we're the only group that's being replaced and pushed to the back burner. That's a fact. Y'all remember the Birth of a Nation movie back in 2016? Directed by the brother, what's his name? Nate Parker. That movie was sabotaged. And I seen it firsthand. They sabotaged that movie so it won't make any money. I took this black female to see the movie. The movie theater was virtually empty. The white dude at the counter told us that the movie was sold out. You could tell by the way he was talking that he was told to say that. There was nobody in the movie theater. The movie was not sold out. They sabotaged that movie. These damn devils sabotaged that movie because it was about a black rebellion that killed whites. See, these devils, they don't like people that fight back. That's why they don't like foundational black Americans. We're the only ones that fight back. These black immigrants, these black foreigners, they bow down. They don't fight back. That's why all these damn Africans and Caribbeans was crying over Queen Elizabeth. We black Americans were the only people on the planet like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Well, all these black immigrants, the queen, I'm going to work. Idiots. Crying over that damn devil. Black Americans are the biggest victims of sabotage in human history. America will only let a black American get so far, but as soon as they try to make that power move, especially if it's for our people, they put a stop to it. That's a fact. The sabotage of black Americans. Provided by the United States of America. Babylon in the flesh. This is Channel Raw TV, and I just gave it to you raw.
If I right now decided that I wanted to play Monopoly with you, and for 400 rounds of playing Monopoly, I didn't allow you to have any money, I didn't allow you to have anything on the board, I didn't allow for you to have anything, and then we played another 50 rounds of Monopoly, and everything that you gained and you earned while you were playing that round of Monopoly was taken from you. That was Tulsa, that was Rosewood. Those are places where we built black economic wealth, where we were self-sufficient, where we owned our stores, where we owned our property, and they burned them to the ground. So that's 450 years. So for 400 rounds of Monopoly, you don't get to play at all. Not only do you not get to play, you have to play on the behalf of the person that you're playing against. You have to play and make money and earn wealth for them, and then you have to turn it over to them. So then for 50 years, you finally get a little bit and you're allowed to play. And every time that they don't like the way that you're playing, or that you're catching up, or that you're doing something to be self-sufficient, they burn your game. They burn your cards. They burn your Monopoly money. And then finally at the release and the onset of that, they allow you to play and they say, okay, now you catch up. Now at this point, the only way you're going to catch up in the game is if the person shares the wealth, correct? But what if every time you share the wealth, then there's psychological warfare against you to say, oh, you're an equal opportunity hire. So if I played 400 rounds of Monopoly with you and I had to play and give you every dime that I made, and then for 50 years, every time that I played, if you didn't like what I did, you got to burn it like they did in Tulsa and like they did in Rosewood, how can you win? How can you win? You can't win. The game is fixed. So when they say, why do you burn down the community? Why do you burn down your own neighborhood? It's not ours. We don't own anything. We don't own anything. Trevor Noah said it so beautifully last night. There's a social contract that we all have. That if you steal or if I steal, then the person who is the authority comes in and they fix the situation. But the person who fixes the situation is killing us. So the social contract is broken. And if the social contract is broken, why the fuck do I give a shit about burning the fucking Football Hall of Fame, about burning a fucking Target? You broke the contract when you killed us in the streets and didn't give a fuck. You broke the contract when for 400 years we played your game and built your wealth. You broke the contract when we built our wealth again on our own, by our bootstraps in Tulsa, and you dropped bombs on us. When we built it in Rosewood and you came in and you slaughtered us. You broke the contract, so fuck your Target. Fuck your Hall of Fame. As far as I'm concerned, they could burn this bitch to the ground. And it still wouldn't be enough. And they are lucky that what black people are looking for is equality and not revenge.